Hello everybody, today we are playing Dark Souls 1, and we're going to be doing the Bonk only challenge. Now, what does this mean? It means big damage. Simple as that, right? If it does big damage, it's a big heavy sword, it's probably a Bonk. Come on now, that makes a lot of sense. Big weapons, colossal weapons, anything that has a large hit like that is what I'm going to be counting as a bonk. It's besides that we're they're I don't it's gonna be fine. It's not that hard of a challenge, but we're gonna be doing it anyways because I don't know why not, you know. But anyways, finally I make my character, and this is where we begin the ultimate Dark Souls 1 bonk only challenge run. Let's do this. So, have you guys subscribed yet? All right, no, I'm kidding. But hello, welcome, everything like that, and here we are. Boom, the beginning of the video. Boom, jump scare. Um, yeah, I'm just kind of making this up as I go. But we make our way up towards the bonfire. We light the bonfire, of course, and then we politely we make our way around when we don't want to deal with the asylum demons. We just walk by. Easy as that. We go around, pick up our main club because this club's gonna be awesome. Up, accidentally equip a wrong weapon because we don't want something that doesn't bonk here. And bonk, boom. See, challenge done. Let's do this. But we go grab our orange juice by this dude right here, and we go inside, ready to fight the asylum demon. We do our plunge attack, and we see big damage, so that's how we know we're doing it right. But we keep on hitting with the bonks. Now, this is a very small bonk weapon, but it does count, in my eyes at least. It makes sense. But, yeah, easy enough with that. All we have to do is just wait around because most of the damage we've done is by doing the plunge attack. And simply by doing the plunge attack, we do a lot of the health bar. This is great video. Like, what? This is so great. Anyways, we go to the bonfire at the Firelink, and we level up. I don't know what to choose, so I choose some strength, because strength is always awesome. And we use the master key to go all the way down to Blighttown. Now you might be asking yourself, why are we going to Blighttown? I don't remember. Let's see why I go down to Blighttown. Now, I'm pretty sure because, maybe there's something, or I'm just going off my track. I mean, I did this video like a couple it's almost been like a month now and I haven't done anything. Oh, look at that. I died. That's awesome. Um right. So I guess we're going out of Blighttown. Now, with that in mind, why did I go to Blighttown, you might ask? Well, oh, that's right, because we have a big bonk weapon, which I'm pretty sure we use for like most of the run. But yeah, we went down to Blighttown to go grab that weapon. I don't know why it didn't show me picking it up, but yeah, we grabbed it because that's a big bonk weapon and it will do a lot of damage early game. So I decided, yeah, it would be a great idea. We grab the Firekeeper Soul and we promptly die because, yeah. And now with a big weapon of mass destruction, we're going to be able to use our bonk ability to the full extension, doing a lot of damage, not dying there, and getting this ring where I don't die. Kidding. Anyways, we make our way through Undead Burg, which not too much of a problem, especially because we have a very powerful weapon, and we make our way to the bonfire. Then this guy tries to stop me, but it doesn't go well. Most enemies don't go well. I decided to try to kill this guy, and yeah, I just am super strong because of this bonk. It's a very easy thing. We go and grab the pine resin. We smash some people in. We try to smash in this guy, and it goes about how it normally goes in these types of runs, uh, where I get some bonks in. It goes fairly well for like a couple minutes, but yeah, it always that I don't know why that guy always gets me. Anyways, we go into the fight and we go and deal with the archers at the top so we don't have to deal with them, and then we run our way back. We do a epic plunge attack where it decimates the health bar, and we just keep bonking. Boom. Oh, wow, I see how it is. Well, once we realized that we were close to death, we healed, and oh, don't get stepped on. There we go. Boom. There he goes. Easy as that. We do a lot of damage. And yes, am I making this up as I go? Of course I am, because I don't have a script prepared. And I've had this video, like I said, in my draft for like a month now, and I haven't done anything. So, yeah. Anyways, we go down here, level up, because leveling up is awesome. And we get some more strength so we can fully wield this weapon to the full extent. We run past the dragon, we light the bonfire, and we rest at it, just to make sure that the dragon doesn't get us. And we try to fight this guy, because why not? This guy does have a bonk weapon in my eyes, but he does not drop it, unfortunately. We finally make our way here, where I remember, yeah, I probably shouldn't run straight ahead, so I take this side route, and then I try my best to roll and to not deal with all of this, because usually, trying to not deal with the boar is awesome, because the boar sucks. But we make our way to Andre, and we level up some more strength, because strength is awesome. Then we go and fight this guy, which it's not too hard. You just kind of walk around and wait for his long attacks. Then we grab the Firekeeper Soul, go to Firelink Shrine, level up our Estus all the way we can, and we finally level up our Great Club to +1. We buy some more shards so that we can plus it even more. Boom. There he goes. We let this guy out of his cage because I kind of felt bad. Um, you know, like everyone does. I think am I gonna hit? Yeah, I'm gonna hit him. Um, so yeah, we go and fight Gold Boy. I don't remember his name, but he actually does a lot more damage than I thought he would. I felt like he would have done less. I don't know. Maybe I'm just going crazy. But yeah, come on, Gold Boy, fight me. I almost die a couple times. Well, probably that was the time. But I also am just playing it safe. That's what I have to do a lot in this challenge, is I have to make sure that I'm not going to be getting hit because of the large windup. If you get hit while you're trying to do the windup, especially if you don't have armor, you will not have that poise to go through. So you just have to make sure that you have all of that windup. We put on the ring of favor and protection so that we can be favor and protection, and we grab this because yeah, and we grab some armor, and we make our way into the fight, where the gargoyles are. Well, these gargoyles are gonna die. They hit me, I hit them back tenfold. They get blasted, I get blasted, I die, but I come back, bringing my friends in. Come on, Solaire, we ain't gonna die again. That's kind of how I am normally in these types of games. I fail once, grab Solaire, good to go. But yeah, look at that damage. I only needed Solaire to just not tank any of the hits. I just needed him to be a distraction. Because we all know that the bonk ability here is awesome. I almost just fell off the edge. Oh my gosh. I need to play a little bit better. Oh my gosh. Stop. I I'm rewatching this. I'm going like, wow. I thought that would hit his claw, but it didn't. I'm surprised I didn't die right there actually. But yeah, it's not too much of a problem. He gets a firebolt, or not a firebolt, but a thunderbolt or whatever, and it didn't even go. But we ring the first bell of awakening. We level up our strength even more, and we go and kill the that guy and the other guy. I forgot their names. I'm sorry. And we make our way down to Blighttown, where we kill Mildred, we kill bugs, and we finally level up endurance because that's an awesome thing to have. Now we're going to be fighting the one and only Quelaag. Is this going to be difficult? But we do have one thing up our sleeve this time. Um, and that is going to be death. No, I'm kidding. But we come back. We got Mildred. Yeah, we have Mildred in this. So Mildred's going to be taking in some hits because she has more HP. And we're just going to play it safe. I mean, she has a lot of health. So I got to make sure that I'm not accidentally dying because her attacks hurt. But eventually she gets stuck. And yeah, we just beat her. Let's go. But yeah, we kill Quelaag, and we pull the second Bell of Awakening, and we kill Quaylana, and we grab this Firekeeper Soul, and like everyone, upgrade our weapon to +5, and we start the way into Sen's Fortress, which I don't see anything going wrong. Um, see, like this normally happens. Um, After a couple close calls, I, make my way deeper in if I can move. There, yeah, there we go. I almost just fell right there. Yep. Oop, don't fall. Okay, good job. Good job, me. That's great. We see this guy get crushed. We grab the steel ring of steel protection. We put that on because why not? And we go all the way to the top where we push the boulders. We deal with more axes. We deal with this guy by throwing a knife. You could say that's not a bonk weapon, but this is my game here, okay? It's just a consumable, I swear. But yeah, I didn't want to deal with that guy, so I just kicked him off. And then we finally make our way all the way to the top of the place where I drop down, hit the bonfire, and promptly level up. And we deal with this giant at the top, which he's being a big meanie. This is what happens when you don't subscribe to the video. So if you want to subscribe, then you won't end up like that guy. So just subscribe, easy. And we got a Titanite chunk, so that's awesome as well. We go and deal with this guy because this guy's being a meanie. But like I always do, and it in scenarios I die a lot, but I retaliate by hitting him with the big bonk. He can't do anything about it. We get the rare ring of sacrifice. We get some large titanite shards to level up our weapon eventually so that we can level up our weapon. And we make our way to the Iron Giant, baby. Or Iron Golem, baby. My bad. Sorry I didn't call you by your right name. But this dude, we just bonk him. Look at this. Bam, bam, easy as this. We just walk around. He's slow, so I'm slow too. It's an even fight. And with enough hits, he finally goes down. See, when you're playing a bonk, you just have to take it a lot slower, and you don't have to deal with everything. And look, we're in Anne Orlando now. See, I'm not really having any problems right now. It's just chilling. But we finally res at the bonfire, get some more health because health is pretty cool in my opinion. And we make our way around where we kill this gargoyle and we make our way up to the rafters. Now we actually we grabbed the club mainly so that I didn't accidentally jump off when I tried to attack someone because my long speaking of, but my long windups of my main attack were that took forever. Anyways, the main attacks of well, okay, never mind. I guess I'm wrong, but yeah, I guess I decided not to. But look, see, we made it, and we decided to fight this guy where he's trying to be rude, but doesn't really matter when I have a big club like me. But we finally skedaddle our way through, and we make our way up and around, where we just go to the archers section, which isn't too bad. I mean, besides these guys, the archers I don't really have too much problems with, especially on my runs. The most problems I have is those guys because they hit me with their lightning, and I don't like when I get hit by lightning. But yeah, I died to them a couple times, but like I wouldn't say the Black Knights here are crazy in my opinion. I do understand it though, so there is that. See, look, come here, Black Knight. As I almost die. Come on, you got this, me. Oh, I thought I one-shot it. Come on. Yeah, look at that. Big damage, Goat Burr. But yeah, we drop down, go inside, light the bonfire, and we talk to the boy Solaire as we level up, get more health, and we just I don't know why I decided to fight this guy, but maybe it was just to get more souls. Not a bad idea. But oh, this is why because we went down here. Because down here there's a couple of fun items, especially the dragon tooth, which I don't even know if we use, but the dragon tooth, and we get Havel's equipment. Now, Havel's equipment is going to be useful for later, especially because, it's just naturally pretty good. Especially for, fights that you need to tank, especially if you're very slow. But look, boom, a Colt club as well, which a club classifies as a bonk weapon, so that's going to be good for if I have to fight any skeletons. So, uh, Yeah, okay, well, that's whatever. But I make my way this way because, why not? And I do what everybody does in this scenario. We go all the way back to this bonfire. We go all the way back to this whatever those guys are. Use the cage key and we go down all the way so that we can go all the way this way, right? Now, what do you think we're going to do, huh? Are we going to try to fight the asylum demon, the stray demon, my bad? Are we going to level up our weapon at Andre? That's also a good one. Are we gonna, grind for souls by the Hellkite Dragon? Or are we gonna be fighting the Capra Demon? No, those are all pretty good options, we'll say. But locking in, make sure you put your comments down below because I know what we're gonna do. We're actually going to do one thing here. Can you guess? Of course, we're gonna fight the Capra Demon. Everyone, this is the perfect time to go back to fight Capra Demon. Um, so yeah, we make our way back to Capra Demon. We absolutely decimate him because I have like a +6, +7 right now, and one attack is enough damage, I will say. But yeah, easy as that. Capra goes down. He is just kind of off to the side. I don't need to do any of this. I just need to beat the game. But yeah, I make my way here and I grab the the large ember so I can level up my weapon some more because I'm gonna need that eventually. And um we go back to Andre, we give him the large ember and we upgrade our weapon. So with that in mind, or not in mind, but with that, we're like, yes, we can level up our weapon. Because when it comes to leveling up our weapon, that's pretty not crucial, but it's pretty important in my opinion. So, yeah, we get some upgrades just for ONS because that's going to be very beneficial. So with a +9 or a 10, I don't remember what it was exactly, but we get we become human, we kindle the bonfire, and we start ONS, baby. This doesn't seem to be too bad. We have a very strong weapon and a heart of gold, so we got this. Now with this, we decide, yeah, Ornstein's got to go. That's my method. So we go on Bonk Ornstein and we do ridiculous damage right now. He goes down in about 3, 4 hits, and finally we go into stage 2, which is not even that long. So we go into stage 2 and we do the same thing to Spow. We hit him a couple times. He doesn't like that. Solaire dies, and I have to bring my buddy back. So I finish the job for Smo, whatever you want to say. But I get more health, I get more endurance, and I do grab the Lord Vessel before I stab Guinevere. Now I actually didn't know this, but there's actually a trigger that you have to hit. See, look, you have to. If you kill her too fast and run away, it won't trigger. See, there you go. The more you know. But we got a double kill right there. Oh, spoiler alert, my bad. But we do that, and then we make our way to this person, which I thought she was going to have a lot more health, but no. I don't know if I picked up that Firekeeper Soul, so hopefully I did. But we go and fight Gwendolyn, where all we have to do is just run around a little bit, and every time he starts hitting us, we just got to go to one of the sides. If he uses the big one, we can't hide in the sides, and then we just run him down. It's pretty self-explanatory, especially if you've done it before. It's just like, yes, let's run. But we do it. We upgrade our Estus, and we make our way into the forest. Ah, pretty cool. Now, we are going to go this way because, everyone goes this way. And, oh, this is why we're going through the forest. Because we're going to use the Master Key, and we're going to try to fight Havel. Now, Havel, he hits like a truck, but so do I. But the reason we want to get Havel is because um, we already picked up the Havel set and everything. So if we have the Havel ring, it will be beneficial so that we can have more armor and I decided now would be a awesome time. Like everyone, go and try to fight the Moonlight Butterfly. Um, we all know the Moonlight Butterfly is a very late game boss, and you need to be like level 80 or 90 to fight this boss. So I decided I'll try to take it on right now because we all we we all have been here and done that. So we patiently wait our time, and we almost die. As you can see, we're at like 1 HP right now, and we just barely cling on to life as the Moonlight Butterfly is just here. I also wanted to do this later because I knew it was going to be difficult, but we get some hits in, and the Moonlight Butterfly does not look too good as the Moonlight Butterfly dies. There it goes. Easy as that, one cycle, baby. And we go and grab the Divine Ember, all of that fun stuff. Level up our endurance, put some more armor on, and before I want to change it up immediately. And then we go inside of the Sif boss arena. Let's do this. We do a lot of damage. The only downside, in my opinion, as of right now, is because we're slow. But that's kind of the whole point. So there's that. But it's fairly easy. Um, when you have a big weapon that has long range and it does 413 damage with every strike, it's going to be pretty good. No matter if it's fast or slow, it's still very good no matter how you look at it. As long as you're playing a little bit, like aware, you should be able to deal with this. Yeah, there he goes. Sif, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kick you. Sif goes down. After killing Sif, we go inside of the bonfire, we level up our strength, and we make our way to Andre, where we level up our weapon, or one of our weapons, and we grab the Divine Club. Now, the reason we want the Divine Club is so that we don't have to use all of the little doodads, and we can just have our little +5, it'll do extra damage, and plus we can wear a little bit more armor. But like I said, it'll be able to deal with the ghosts. I think. I think it's occult or divine. I don't remember. Who knows? Anyways, we pull the gate lever. We do everything that you saw. You know, just subscribe already. I mean, come on. This is like peak commentary. I don't think you'll find anything as entertaining as me. I'm kidding. You definitely can. But I get lost because I don't know where I am, and then I'm like, oh look at that, and I yeah, I ooh, item. Anyways, but yeah, I go and deal with these dark wraiths. They're actually a lot more tanky than I thought that they were gonna be. But yeah, we deal with all the dark wraiths. We deal with the blob guy, which he he spitted at me, and he didn't. I didn't like that. So yeah, like I don't know what this guy is. I don't know the lore between this guy, but he has a lot of health. Maybe I don't know. What are you? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. What is that thing? But he finally goes down because, he has to go down. Besides that, we go upstairs, we grab this chest, and we grab the one and only very large ember, and we bring it back to Andre so that we can level up our weapon because leveling up our weapon is very cool. I know I repeat myself all the time, but this is the stuff that happens on this channel, so make sure you subscribe, baby. But we finally decide, yeah, now would be a great time to put in the bowl so that we can branch out. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. So we go back to Firelink, like everyone does. And what boss do you think I'm gonna go for? I have the Four Kings. I literally just was at the Four Kings and I dealt with all of that and I opened up everything. I could do the Bed of Chaos. I could do Nito, especially with my occult / divine weapons, or we could do Seat the Scaleless. Well, I mean, it could be any one of them, to be honest. So, I mean, like, just put your guess in the comments down below. Make sure to like the video and make sure to subscribe. Yeah, you heard me. Subscribe to the channel if you want to know more. But yeah, it's gonna shock you. You ready? Which boss? Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna go for the Bed of Chaos. So I absolutely decimate Sleece's Discharge, and we continue going on our way. And this guy, he goes down after doing a lot of damage. Um, he hits very like a lot of damage, which is very surprising. But no match. He can't really do anything. But here we are. Where we going to one of the best fights in the entire game. I'm kidding. Demon Fire Sage. Demon Fire Sage is basically like the Asylum Demon, so we just kind of have to hope for the same attacks. Easy. Uh, Work on it, and he can be put into a cycle, a rhythm, pretty easily as well. But we just kind of deal with his explosion attacks, and we hit the guy. That's kind of the point of Dark Souls. I hit this guy a couple times, and he doesn't like that. But yeah, he gets a hit on me, so I decide, yeah, now's a good time to retaliate. After like I said, I don't like this boss, especially because like he hits a lot more. But I mean, eventually he goes down like everyone so far. He's not that bad, but he's just naturally annoying. Then we go into the Centipede Demon, where we have our friend Solaire. And we decide, yeah, I don't want to deal with this, so I put on the pine resin. I try to attack, miss, try to attack, miss. We have very slow weapons, and this is a fast boss. So we missed so many attacks, and I just have to hope that one of the attacks lands, or that Solaire can cut it off. Like, boom. We destroy that the perfect one, actually, and we're able to get the charred ring, which is very good because when it comes to the charred ring, now we can actually fight this guy on a level. But Slayer's getting grabbed right now, so I gotta wait for him. The Centipede Demon does an awesome strategy where it just jumps up for a split second, but yeah, it's hard to tell what's going on here, but I'll demonstrate. I am hitting him with a big stick, and he fell on me, and he is about to die because he's a meanie. Um, yeah, very great description, if I do say. But Solaire goes down, unfortunately, and I decide, yeah, this is where I'm gonna end it. End the run, not that silly, but you know, R2 baby, R2. But I got scared. I thought I heard something. Anyways, I'm a bit tired to be honest. But anyways, we bonfire level up like we do. Solaire, sorry my friend, but we're gonna have to take a trip. And yeah, there he goes. We light the bonfire and we make our way down into the bed of chaos. Now, this doesn't seem to be that bad. I mean, like when it comes to this boss, like we didn't even get hit on our way to this first one. I don't know where the stick is. Where's the stick? There's the stick. And then, we didn't even get hit that first time, so I don't really see this going bad whatsoever. Um, but we make our way to the second one easily, definitely. See, look at this. See? I'm not dying at all, and I would never die. Um, so we finally come back for the third time, and we are able to continue our path. And look, we're doing fine. See, doesn't this look thrilling and fun and entertaining? See, I had nothing to worry about. But we finally make our way on the inside of the bed of chaos, and we hit him with that bonk. Easy as that. Bed of chaos goes down, and we light the bonfire, and we decide, yeah, now would be a great time to level up with our newfound souls, and that's a lot of strength actually. Anyways, we go and grab the sunlight maggot so that we can go down into the not the depths, the skeleton area. Yeah, that's the official name, by the way. It's Mr. Skeleton area. But yeah, we go down here because we have to go down here anyways. But we just kind of run past. We have pretty good armor, and we decide, yeah, pinwheel, let's do this. And one-handing our weapon right now. I should have just two-handed it. I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. But pinwheel time. Pinwheel's not too much of a problem. I mean, he does run around a lot, but yeah, I mean, look at his health bar. It's not that much. So yeah, with the rite of kindling, now we can get more Estus at the bonfire if we kindle it, and we make our way down into the deeper parts of this area where we fight these guys, and then we fall down here and we find patches. But we're not gonna mess with patches right now. What we are gonna mess with is the bonfire. After I couldn't find it for a second, but bonfire time. Finally, throw patches down. Look at this awesome parry. Light this bonfire. We destroy this guy, and then we go inside of the boss fight for Nito, where we're going to be pulling out our other weapon of choice, and we're going to be using this to destroy the skeletons because it's pretty easy. I mean, if you just deal with the skeletons, then you don't have to deal with anything else in the boss fight in particularly. But we take care of all the skeletons, and then we swap our weapon to our great club that we've been using since the very start, so we could do some big damage. Um, Now Nito is fairly slow, and then when he does this attack, you just kind of run away. But you just continue with the bonks. Um, he's not too bad. It's just a lot of repetitiveness, especially with the skeletons. The skeletons make it much harder, but once you get them out of the equation, it's much more manageable. But he does one. Oh nope, no, my bad. He croaks. I didn't see the boss health bar. I'm looking at this at like 140 FPS, right? Or not FPS, 140p. But we finally make our way to Ceaseless Discharge, where we go and destroy these dudes because they're very annoying, especially for some of the other runs that we've done. And we start our bonking adventure, where we bonk and we destroy every Crystal Guardian person, crystallized whatever you are, and we just continue absolutely decimating between all of these people because all of them are mean and they hurt. And I have to destroy all of them because they hurt a lot. But we finally make it to Seath, and we die by curse. So I'm very lucky I had that ring. We destroy this guy, we go and grab the ring, and we make our way outside of the cell. And before we do, we actually level up, and then we go down where we're gonna, deal with all these people, which we are able to one-shot for the most part. So we're able to do that with fairly easy. We just have to make sure we're not going to get grabbed a lot. We dealt with this guy because I don't like him, I guess. But we go grab this key and we turn off the music, and then we make our way up and back down where we are like, yep, this is a perfect time to go for the bonfire. Bonfire's awesome right now, actually. That would be absolutely amazing. These guys almost just stopped me. That's why I really do not care for the archives that much, especially the later portion, or the early portions, I should say. I'd rather do the crystallized cave than to deal with all of the books. I'm not a book person, but we turn the books. We fall down. We do the whole skedaddle. We deal with this guy because I want to make sure that he knows that I mean business. And we look around, seeing what else might be around. Maybe a character, or not a character, an enemy or two. And we decide, yeah, now would be a perfect time to leave. So we go pack up our bags. We make our way to the ladder. I don't know why I waited for him, but we make our way down. And we simply open the door. Let's go. We open up this thing as well, and we go down into the fog wall where we make our way into the cove, where it's not too bad. We just kind of follow the path. Um, Once you know it, you know it. I deal with the clams, and we start ceaseless. Not ceaseless. Seath. I almost forgot about this little crystal in the back, but we continue our bonks. One after another, that did a lot of damage. Oh my gosh. Looking back on that, that's crazy. But yeah, that's what we do. Come on now. Let's do this. Seath was very simple. Just kind of run around, hit him, self-explanatory. And we use the souls to level up. Well, we also find the three dudes over here, and we decide, yeah, now would be a perfect time to go deal with these guys as well. So we go and destroy them, and then we see this lady. I forgot all of their names, but I tried to go for a parry. Didn't work well. Um, boom, and now we parry, where she gets decimated. But then we act like a bird for forever almost, and we finally make our way all the way back to the Northern Undead Asylum, where we go grab the painted, the peculiar doll, and then we drop down for Stray Demon. Stray Demon time! Yippee! Yippee! Yay! Where these guys join as well, but they're not as cool as me. But we just continue with our bonks. We just take our time, wait for an opportunity to come in, and we just bonk, bonk, bonk. See? Easy as that. Um, I make sure to actually grab the Titanite slab, because sometimes I forget about it, and then we go into the painted world. We make our way, we deal with there's this dragon guy, which he's not too much of a problem. He's just mildly annoying in my opinion. But, you know, a little bit of moving around gets him to move, I suppose. And then we just keep on hitting him when they're like, huh? As he's attacking your left when you just go to the right. But yeah, I learn the magical moves, and I do my jump attack to have that guy go up, and we fight Priscilla. Priscilla, let's go. And we already do a lot of damage, to be honest. We really don't have to deal with so much of this, but we're like, where is Priscilla? And yeah, I think it's multiple attacks. Like you have to hit uh like multiple times, but yeah, I hit her. Oh, nope, no I don't. Never mind. I lose. I die right here. I did get blood loss, but yeah, I try to find her. I do have a little problem finding her, but yeah, she was invisible the entire fight. She only reappeared after I killed her, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? But with that, we're almost done with this challenge, and then you can, I don't know, watch another. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, this is it. The ending is near. Yippee! All right, Four Kings time. Now, we enter through the fog wall, and we drop down where we die, because for some reason those are just there. But next time we don't have that problem. Um, and we land in the abyss. Easy as that. Now, Four Kings. What we have to know about them. They do a lot of damage if you're far away, but if you're close, not as much. Now, with that in mind, hit R2 a couple times on each king, and their hitboxes still linger after they've died. We hit them a couple times, boom, two kings already down. We hit the air for some extra damage. Here's this guy, boom, he goes down as well. And the fourth king finally shows up, and he's like, "Oh, there's only one of us, not four now." But he grabs me, but it doesn't matter. He's already so low on HP that he goes down too. Sorry, buddy. Maybe in the next video that you can have your glory. But we level up our weapon to plus 13, and we drop all of the souls inside of the cup underneath Firelink, and we skedaddle our way closer to the end, because this is it. Gwyn, the Lord of Cinder. Bam! Oh, I didn't even parry him. That's disappointing. Dislike the video, guys. Dislike the video. Sorry, my bad. But I used the strategy that I used last time. I use it a lot in these runs. There's a certain parry technique where if you drink your Estus, he will do a specific attack, even if you don't have Estus. Um, so yeah, I'll link it down below. But we use that technique, and boom, Gwyn goes down. With the Lord of Cinder destroyed, I get into some other attire, and that is it. I beat Dark Souls 1 Bonk only. It was a very simple challenge. I mean, it's self-explanatory as well. It could have been harder, but yeah. Speaking of, it took me so long that another YouTuber made a video on it too. So go check that out here. It's on screen right now too. So if you want to go see the other video on a creator I know also, go check this out. Go ahead. It's pretty awesome too. Um, yeah. With that though, I shall see all of you in the next one. Bye bye.